Hi guys, Mrnewmobile here. Please subscribe, followed by the bell. So, Apple's iPhone 13 series may have only come out a few months ago, but already we've been hearing rumors about the next generation of phones, the iPhone 14 series. Rumors include that the series will offer a smaller notch or hole punch cutout instead of the notch, a new design, and a better camera. But the actual models are still up for debate. Many rumors indicate that Apple will ditch the mini models in favor of an iPhone 14 Max that will allow users to get a big screen experience without shelling out for the Pro Max model. There's some debate about the design of the new phone. Some rumors suggest that the iPhone 14 will get the hole punch cutout instead of the notch. Others seem to suggest that the notch replacement will only be available on the Pro models. Other rumors note that Apple may have found a way to get rid of the camera bump on the back, opting for a flush design instead. We're a little skeptical about that rumor. The device, so far, is expected to offer a 6.1-inch display, which we expect to continue maxing out at a 60Hz refresh rate. That's instead of the 120Hz refresh rate on the more expensive models. The device will also have an A16 Bionic chip, which will likely offer a modest performance boost. Then there's the camera, and it could get an upgrade too. We're expecting the device to keep the dual camera setup found on previous generation models. It may, however, swap out the 12-megapixel sensor for a 48-megapixel sensor. Images will likely get a little better thanks to improved image processing from the A16 Bionic chip. The standard device is rumored to retain the same price as the iPhone 13, which is around $800. It's entirely possible that carriers will charge a little more, like they did for the iPhone 13 series. If rumors turn out to be true, the Max will be the main new model in the lineup, likely to replace the Mini. This will allow users to get the big screen experience without having to pay the big money for the iPhone 14 Pro Max ultimately. The iPhone 14 Max is expected to have exactly the same specifications as the standard phone, but with a larger screen, larger battery, and higher price tag. That's to say, it will retain the dual camera array, have the same notch or lack of notch, the same processor, and the same storage options. The display size is expected to be 6.7 inches, which is the same size as the iPhone 14 Pro Max. When it comes to price, the device is rumored to come at around $100 more than the standard entry-level model. That means that it could cost around $900. Of course, those that really want the best in terms of features will want a Pro model. The Pro models are where Apple showcases its latest and greatest mobile innovations, and the 14 Pro will be no exception to that rule. Unlike the two lower-end models, there's little debate about the Pro. It's likely going to get rid of the notch. In the notch's place, the 14 Pro and Pro Max will likely offer either one or two hole punch cutouts for the front-facing camera and Face ID sensors. We'll have to wait and see exactly what those look like. Like in the past, the 14 Pro's camera will probably also get an upgrade. The 48-megapixel main sensor is even more likely to appear on the 14 Pro than the standard iPhone 14, allowing for more detailed images. The device is still expected to offer a 120Hz display, and the same A16 Bionic chip from the other models, though it may couple that chip with more RAM and more storage. The iPhone 14 Pro Max will be to the iPhone 14 Pro what the iPhone 14 Max is to the iPhone 14. Are you confused? Wait, basically what I'm saying is that the 14 Pro Max will offer the same specs as the standard 14, except for a larger battery and larger display. We hope, anyway. In the past, Apple has given the Pro Max models improved cameras. We're hoping that customers can base their purchase decision solely on the size of the phone, rather than the want for better features. Like the 14 Max, the iPhone 14 Pro Max will likely offer a 6.7-inch display, and will come at $1,100. Since 2017, iPhones with Face ID have had a notch at the front to house all the necessary equipment for facial scanning, but that's set to change with the launch of the iPhone 14. The 2022 iPhone 14 Pro models are expected to eliminate the notch in favor of a new design. Rumors are a bit mixed right now, but it looks like Apple will go with some combination of a circular hole punch cutout for the camera paired with a pill-shaped cutout to house two key Face ID components. The rear camera could also see a new design, with Apple introducing a thicker body that allows for the camera bump to be eliminated. If this pans out, the lenses, flash, and LiDAR scanner could sit flush with the rear glass. but we've only heard one rumor suggesting that this might happen. Some of the new iPhones may feature a titanium frame, and redesigned speaker and microphone grills are a possibility. Apple could also use a new vapor chamber thermal system that will keep the iPhone cooler to minimize the impact of faster chips and 5G connectivity. For at least some of the iPhone 14 models, Apple is working to eliminate the notch that houses the hardware needed for Face ID. The notch was a controversial design decision when it was introduced in 2017, and since then it's changed little with the exception of the size tweak with the iPhone 13. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo said in March 2021 that the 2022 iPhone models would not have a notch, and would instead adopt a hole-punch design that's been popular on many Android phones. This hole punch will reportedly be a center-placed cutout that's for the front-facing camera. Since Kuo's prediction, there have been other rumors that have made the front design of the iPhone 14 Pro models a bit less clear. Leaker Dylan has said that rather than a hole-punch design, the camera cutout on the iPhone 14 Pro models will be pill-shaped. Display analyst Ross Young has further clarified and said that he expects to see both a pill-shaped cutout and a circular cutout. The circular cutout will likely house the Face ID projector, and the pill-shaped cutout will include the front camera, Face ID infrared camera, and possibly other components. Apple may also be planning to put some of the Face ID hardware under the iPhone's display, which will cut down on the sizes of the cutouts that are needed and will leave more available screen space on the front of the device. Both analyst Ross Young and Bloomberg's Mark Gurman have said that Apple is working on an under-display Face ID solution, but there's a chance that it will not be ready for use in 2022 devices. Barclays analysts claim that Apple is planning to adopt a laser-based time-of-flight architecture for Face ID that would allow for substantial changes to be introduced to the front-facing true-depth camera array. And other rumors point to a unibody lens design for a reduction in the size of the front camera module. Starting in 2022, high-end iPhone models are likely to adopt a vapor chamber thermal system, which Apple is said to be aggressively testing. The VC thermal system will be required for the high-end iPhones due to their stronger computing power and faster 5G connection speeds. There are already smartphones from companies like Samsung, Razer, and LG that use vapor chamber cooling technology, which is used to keep a device cooler when it is under heavy stress. That is it, guys. Let me know your thought in the comment below, and if you are new here, please subscribe, like the video, comment. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Peace out.